Hi folks, hope you're doing okay in lockdown and looking after yourself and everything. First thing to say is welcome to the OCR course. Just sending you a quick video now just to help you get up and running, help you sort of with your catch up and sort of show you where you need to be doing your work. Right, so you've had an email off me, so if you go onto rmunify.com and log in with the usual school details that you'd use to log into a school computer, that'll get you into there. Open your mail, click on your mail, and then you'll have an email from me. Click on that email, it'll say OCR National Year 10, click on that and then you'll come into this. Now once you're in here, there's 3 areas. Now essentially there's actually only 2 areas, because the first area here is the collaboration space, which we very rarely use. That's for if we want to do a mind map together and we all edit it at the same time. I very rarely use that. So we'll just talk about the content library and your area. So if I go into the content library here, this is where I put all of the stuff that you need. If you miss a lesson, I can put it in there. If you, whatever it may be about all the different allos. Okay, so that's where you find your information. So if you're doing Technology Allo 2, which is an excellent one by the way, where I've got loads of extra detail in here, there's loads of extra support on Technology Allo 2 as well as what I've put in your area. So you can get extra support by clicking on these things down there for all of the topics that we do. Now, in each one, there's a key documents thing there that I've called it technology key documents. Inside that, sample work. Miss Jackson was saying, some of you are wondering, how long do I do my work? How much do I write for each one? Well, this will give you an idea of what like a Mark Band 1 answer is, which is the worst type of answer, and what a Mark Band 3 answer is, which is sort of in the top bracket, which is where I expect you all to be honest. Hopefully we're going to be getting distinction stars from every single one of you, so you need to be doing the minimum of Mark Band 3. So we'll just bring you in a tiny bit closer. So this is like a Mark Band 1 answer. Very thin, Hawkeye. This is used in tennis and tell you if the ball is in or out. That's not what we're going to be producing. You've obviously got to get down to the Mark Band 3 stuff, which is a bit further down, where it's sort of chunkier paragraphs, much more content for you there. Now, I'm suggesting to Miss Jackson that you're starting with technology, so you're going to be doing technology in sport, which is split up into 3 sections. The three sections are performance. How does technology help your performance? I've got an example here. My daughter's topspin tennis. So this helps her performance because it's a training aid that helps her teach her topspin. So it's that type of thing. One is spectatorship, where I don't know, being able to watch on the internet, virtual reality coming in now, all the different technology that you see at different grounds where you can go in contactless and things like that. That's another one. And the other one is in gameplay, so it improves the accuracy, VAR coming into football, Hawkeye in tennis, that type of thing. So it's split up into performance, gameplay and spectatorship. So you've got to kind of keep linking it to them 3 topics there. Now, if you just come in again, in your area, I've put this inside your work here. So, Elena, I'm going to pick on you. I've just gone into all your areas. You're going to have to go into technology. This is where you do your work. Technology, you're going to go into Allo 1 template. I would just do your work inside there. This is your mark bands. Remember, you're going for Mark Band 3. This is the thing that you need to be doing. I've made a video on every paragraph that you need to produce. Okay? I would just watch the video and just write it underneath. Do a bit on fitness testing, about Fitbits. This again, I'm talking about performance, heart rate monitors, the advantages of heart rate monitors. I put a link in there. There's so much support in there, folks. It's Christmas. It's ridiculous. Okay, training aids, like I was just talking about a second ago. Equipment, clothing and footwear, injury prevention. You've got to do a paragraph on each of them. But then when you've done that, you're on to gameplay. Then you're on to performance at the bottom. Sorry, not performance. You're on to spectatorship at the bottom, where you're talking about stadia and officials and commentary and punditry, Monday Night Football, that type of thing, and television, and then social media and the internet. So that's where you're doing your work. Watch the video and then just write it underneath. Now I can see that when you're doing work. If Elena started typing now, it will pop up on my screen. So that's how I can mark your work, and Miss Jackson can look at your work there. So yeah, start with technology and sport. Your principles of training, I've also put that in there as well. So if any of you are really keen and you sort of get towards the end of technology and sport, then that's the one that I would move on to after that. What I'd say is, I've just made a bit of a tick list here. I just want to check that I've gone through everything. I've got a template for how I would write for Allo 1, Allo 2 and Allo 3, each paragraph, which I'm going to put underneath here. So make sure you're using that when you're doing your work as well. If you have any issues, feel free to email me and I can support you in whatever way that you need. But essentially, you need to watch a video, write a paragraph. The way to watch videos is watch it, so alright, I've seen something there, pause it, and then carry on. Now, some of the videos you might need to do a little bit of research and just, oh, right, okay, I'll find out about that, or whatever it may be. There is extra support in the content library, make sure you're using that. But essentially, yeah, it's all kind of there for you to just get going and carry on, and there's loads and loads there. So, yeah, get going with that. Let me know if there's any issues. I think that's all gone swimmingly well. And, oh, actually, there was one more thing I was going to show you if you just come in here. Right at the very top of your content library, here is, I put an app tracker thing. If you click on that, this is how I've been tracking the work with the Year 10s. Now we may do this for you as well, and I have added your names in here at the bottom, but essentially, if I go to technology, sorry, I've just been editing this early, so I've just added you all in. Now, across the top here is each paragraph that you need to do. Equipment, training aids, recovery, all of them going across there. Allo 1, and I'm giving each of them a mark out of 5. So look, so if I go onto these guys' work, Israel can look at his work, he'd go, do you know what, training aids, I don't need to do any more on that. Smashed it, I've got a 5. 5 out of 5, it's just a number between 1 and 5. 1's rubbish, 5 is spot on. You guys need to be trying to produce 5s. He needs to look at his 3 there for equipment and going, actually I'm missing something there, I need to improve that. So that is the spreadsheet, so you can use that as a bit of a guide for like your subtitles and things like that. Again, on here, there's a link for each of these. If it's underlined, I can click on that. It takes you to a YouTube video that is basically what I've already put in your template sort of thing. So again, that is an extra support that is there. So just be aware of that as well. And yeah, that's all I got for you. All right, folks, get stuck into it. And again, email me if there's any issues. All right.